Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you my cleaning routine. If you notice my voice, I'm sick, so it's going to sound a little bit rough, but I just wanted to show you guys kind of like a typical clean with me. So this particular day, it wasn't like a deep clean where I'd go through and kind of wipe every single thing down and do an intense clean. This was more just I needed to get things in order, and I recently put up a video talking about how I keep my house clean and just tips to keep it in order. And it isn't terribly messy, but it's not realistic to always have the house perfect. So there was just some tidying up that I had to do this day. So I wanted to show you guys kind of my routine since I feel like I clean all the time. I just wanted to show you guys what I do. So generally I start with the kitchen because it's a very large part of our apartment. So once I kind of get the kitchen in order, it feels a lot more doable to do everything else. And I also don't enjoy doing dishes and things like that. So I like to kind of get that out of the way right away. So when I clean, I typically use a lot of paper towels. So I picked these up to see how I like them. They're kind of like a sponge cloth, and you can just wash them in your dishwasher and reuse them. And I'm about to show you the cleaners that I'm going to be using today. I really love 7th generation, so I just have like an all-purpose cleaner, disinfectant cleaner, and some peppermint essential oil wipes. And I also use some lemon essential oil, put it on this scrubby brush, and scrubbed the sink because I love using essential oils for cleaning. It just helps get everything off, make your sink shiny, and it smells really good. So that's something that I love to do for the sink. You can also mix lemon essential oil with like baking soda and clean it that way. That helps it be really shiny as well. So basically the next thing that I'm doing is I'm just starting to clear off the counters and wipe everything down. So one thing that I did notice with these reusable cloths is that I get some like dish soap or hand soap kind of by the sink faucet area, and so when I wiped that up, it seemed like that sudsy soap stayed in the cloth, like sponge cloth. So I didn't find that it was super great for that, because then if I tried to wipe something else with that cloth, it kind of put those suds on it. So I would recommend using this cloth kind of just for disinfectant or kind of keeping it away from those suds. It took a really long time to get the suds out, and I didn't feel like I really fully did. So that's just something to keep in mind. It's pretty minimal, but I was just trying these cloths out, so I just want to tell you guys. So I basically just went through and wiped everything off. That's a big thing that I like to do, and I like to use natural cleaners as much as I can. That's why I love 7th generation. They're just such a good brand, and they're really accessible. You get them at Target. So that's typically what I start with, is just tidying up the kitchen, putting things away that are on the counter, and then disinfecting everything. I also make sure to disinfect our island and just clean it off and clean the chairs off, because this is where we eat dinner, breakfast, any of our meals, and we also prepare meals on this island a lot. So there tends to be crumbs and stuff that gets stuck on there just from cooking and things like that. So I always wipe this down multiple times a day. And I like to also wipe down our chairs just in case there's any dust or anything on them as well. After I finished kind of wiping down the counters and wiping the cabinets, I went ahead and grabbed the bubblies that we had that I recently got from Target, and I just opened up the boxes and stocked the fridge with them. That way I can get them chilled, and I can just recycle the boxes, get that out of the way. So after I filled all these waters and took care of all of that, I just tossed a few items from the fridge that were old or just stuff that we needed to clear out and get rid of. So again, I didn't wipe down all the drawers and do all of that. I do a deep clean like that about once a week as well, but this was just kind of my quick, let me just get things in order type of clean. If you guys want to see my deep clean, just let me know and I can show you guys what I do for that. But this is just a typical kind of cleaning routine on a regular day. So now that we have tackled the kitchen, I move on to the living area. So Ben has to iron his clothes every day, so I'm just starting by putting away the, the ironing board and the iron that he used in the morning, and just kind of clearing off the table and starting to get the couch back in order. I'm always snuggling with blankets and things on the couch, so I just needed to fold those and put the pillows back and fluff them up and just kind of get everything back to looking nice. It's kind of funny that I'm putting away the space heater right now because I'm literally always using it. I swear, even in the summer, I just love to have it on. So I'll put it away and I swear I take it back out in like an hour. But then I'm just gonna go over and grab some cleaning supplies for this little table because we bring snacks over, and if we have my nephew over, it tends to be sticky. So I'm just wiping that off and getting that nice and clean. So for the bedroom, I needed to fold some clothes and hang some clothes up that I had piled on the bed, and I just needed to clear these off first so that I could then go ahead and make the bed. Alright, I will say, Ben and I almost always make the bed together in the morning, and this particular day we did not make the bed, and it is a task to do it by myself because it's super big and our room is really small, so kind of like navigating around trying to get everything was actually kind of hard. And we recently put on 2 comforters because it's just been so cold. So it just takes a little bit of time to get this bed made, but that is what basically all I had to do in the bedroom, which was really nice. I just had to kind of put some clothes away, get the bed made, and then that was pretty much it for the bedroom. For the bathroom, this is a super quick clean. So this was not a deep clean by any means. Basically, what I wanted to do is just wipe off the counters, and I'm showing you I use Method for our bathroom cleaner. So that's the glass cleaner I use in the mirror, and then there's a foaming bathroom cleaner that I like to use. So this was not my weekly deep clean of the bathroom. This is kind of like my midweek maintenance clean. So I just like to wipe off the mirror, any spits that gets on there from brushing your teeth or whatever, and wiping down the counters, really quick and easy. I like to do these midway maintenance cleans like in the middle of the week because then it makes the deep clean not so terrible. So you'll notice that in this video I don't clean the shower because I don't do that at my midweek. This is kind of just making sure everything's stocked and wiped down. I wanted to go ahead and just speed through this situation. I didn't think anyone would care that much about watching me clean a toilet, but that is involved in the bathroom clean. So after that, I'm just gonna go ahead and vacuum really quick. I like to vacuum multiple times a week, because the type of floors we have, you can definitely see anything. So I vacuum a lot, and I like to do that at the end of any cleaning routine. And yes, I definitely forgot to put that blanket back on the bed, but I did do it before the end of the video. All right, you guys, that is the end of my cleaning routine. I hope that you liked it. This is about a 10-minute video, but it took me about an hour in real life, so it's obviously more than like a 20-minute sweep that I like to do all the time every day, but it is definitely less than like a 3-hour deep clean. So this is a really good routine that I like to do halfway through the week, just to make sure everything stays under control and doesn't get too messy. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe before you leave. That helps me out so much. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!